Alright, this is my first peer review video, and M. Night Shyamalan is back at it again with his 2023 movie called Knock on the Cabin. Knock on the Cabin is a 2023 mystery horror film directed by M. Night Shyamalan, starring Dave Bautista, Jonathan Groff, Rupert Grint, and a few others. If we're being honest, there are really few. By the way, there will be no spoilers in this video. Only stuff that were included in the trailers is what I would try to talk about. This film is about a couple and their kid who spend a holiday, I'm guessing a holiday, at the woods before they are greeted by Leonard and some of his pals, who claim that the fate of the human race is in their hands. I get the entire do not save the world premise of this film, and that is something that we have obviously seen it's in literally majority of films that we see nowadays. And when I heard the trailer for this film, yes, I heard the trailer. I tried not to look, but they always play it in the theaters. So when I heard the trailer of this movie, I just figured that it will have more than just saving the world. And this movie really surprised me in being really bland and really dull. I think I was one of the very few people that were pleasantly entertained by M. Night's previous film, Old, which was entertaining personally for me, but nothing fancy, nothing amazing. Just something that I watched to pass time. Just something I watched to pass out time and was entertained of. I at least expected a bit more from this, but somehow he made another movie even worse than that. I actually came a bit late for the film. I came like a minute or 2 minutes late. So I'm like, fingers crossed. I'm hoping that maybe that's the reason I missed 2 minutes of like really important plots that would have made me enjoy the rest of the 100 minutes of runtime of this film. That's what I'm seriously clinging on. I just expected that in M. Night's fashion, there would be just a fun premise in the movie that will at least turn my head, whether it's in the beginning, middle, or end. Just expecting something to turn my head. Like even The Village, the worst film I have watched that he has done, The Village, had something. It had something at the end. Although it was like pretty predictable, it at least had something. But on the positive side of this film, I think Dave Bautista in this movie is absolutely amazing. He carries this film on his back throughout, further proving Rian Johnson's quote saying he's the best wrestler actor out right now. I think he's like really good at roles that don't fit his like description. Like, you know, he's like this big bulky dude. He's actually a pretty good actor, if we're being honest, and it shows in this movie. He was pretty good in Glass Onion, and it transfers to this. Jonathan Groff and Ben Aldrich too. In this movie, they were the couple in question, and their performance were really good. The back and forth, but not really a back and forth, but like just them arguing. They weren't arguing though, but like you could tell that one was intrigued to hear what they wanted to say. The other was like, no, we're not gonna listen to you. It's like that dynamic was pretty well done between them. Likewise, Rupert Grint, who is also in this film. This is like, to be honest, I haven't watched any Harry Potter movies, so like seeing him in something besides Harry Potter, good to see, and I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for him, and yeah, they're all good. Like the individual performances were really good in this film, but to me, it was just the story that was a letdown. There were some flashback sequences to try and like build up in the story department, but overall, it just didn't invest me. At least the story didn't just invest me. The film also tries to deal with other stuff, but really did not even carry me along with it. What I will say though is that I really enjoyed Kristen Q. I think that's her name. I really enjoyed Kristen Q. I think that's how you say her name. The little girl in the movie. She was really adorable, and I loved the scenes with her. And Dave Bautista, the two of them are just cute together. But all in all, this is just my opinion, and I would love to know yours. If you have seen this movie, just comment down below your opinions of this film. But if I was to grade this movie out of 10, I'll probably give it a 4, maybe a 5 if I'm being really generous. But honestly, I'll give it a 4. And personally, I would say it's not worth ticket of admission. Just wait to stream it. So if you've made it this far, it's not really a long video, but if you made it this far, thank you for listening, or thank you for watching in this case the video, and I really appreciate it. And check out my other videos if you haven't. But yeah, peace. See you later.